Hey folks, fWhip here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We're starting off here with some fishing, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what we pull up here today. Last time we got a saddle when we were calling for something good, and I think we got something massive coming up on the line here. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, it's a sponsor. Big thank you so very much to Core for sponsoring today's video. Core is a new online platform that users can play games on, and now here is my favorite part. You can create your own PC game for free. Core is built on the Unreal Engine and already has a bunch of awesome games on it, from shooters to RPGs, all the way to simulation games if you want to play your own farming paradise. And well, the best part is they're all really well made. Being a bit of a builder myself, I was instantly drawn over to the creation part of Core, and I spent a lot of time inside of the asset maker building my own house inside of the game. In about 10 minutes, I was able to go from absolutely nothing to creating a full scene inside of the Core creation platform. These are all pre-built assets that you can use right away as soon as you boot up the platform. While playing the game, you can do anything from turning your friends into ice cream inside of a freeze tag game, fight it out in a battle royale, or even explore across continents fighting dragons with all of your friends. Hopefully, you know, they're still your friends after they stand in the fire a few too many times. Okay, now this is all pretty awesome, right? But the coolest part about this for me, as I was previously an aspiring game developer before I went into the YouTube side of things, Core actually pays people to create games on their platform through the Perks program, which is just so absolutely amazing. So if you're like me who wanted to get in the game developing industry, but you know, the programming side of things was a little too technical, Core can be a great way to get started with this. This week, Core is joining in on the Global Game Jam with the Core Exercise Diversifier. This challenges you to use Core to create a new game, and entries will be judged to win part of a $10,000 prize pool. Check out the link in the description to find out more. Back over to the Minecraft action now. We have got an absolutely awesome haul here of fishing goodies. I've been sitting here for about 20-30 minutes just catching up as much as I can. And the final one of the day is another cod. Look at that. Check this out though. We've got 3 name tags, we've got 2 saddles, and check out these fishing rods right here. Unfortunately, it's Curse of Vanishing on it, but I think I'm gonna combine those two and just hope that we don't die with it in our hand, because that is a really solid fishing rod. Also, yes, I know our tools are very broken right now. Too expensive, or 14, that's very expensive. Yeah, let's wait on that for a while. Go ahead and put these back in the fishing rod chest, and I've also got an Unbreaking 3 bow and a Power 4 flame mending bow, which isn't my favorite. I prefer infinity over the old mending stuff, but it'll get ourselves started. We've got all of this stuff in here too, which means if we get another zombie villager, we can use the name tag, but a lot of you also told me we can use this nice little thing here behind me, a boat, as we did with Enderbutt. Yeah, you know that guy not despawning in our house? Yeah, that should have clued me into that. Most importantly though, starting off the video with our Minecraft chores, as people have told me I do this every single video, so why not keep it going, right? Hey boys, how we doing? How are all my cows doing in here? Come on and get your wheat, get all the wheat. Diving straight into the action for today's video here, we're gonna be working on the... What the? Was that a creeper? Where did he come from? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well anyways, dive bombing right into the action for today's video, I guess, is we're gonna be going ahead and converting a bunch of these sheep here over, hopefully if they're still alive, man, I get blown up by creepers way too much here, but into some brown sheep, and then we can shear these guys all down because we need a lot of brown wool. Oh, I think I grabbed some white wool in there too. But as you can see, I've been collecting a bunch of random different materials from all over the place, and I think a lot of our sheep unfortunately got blown up there. And ooh, wait, I do need a few of these paintings. I'll fix up the creeper hole here soon, but unfortunately on top of that, I think this is what, a warning for this, but we gotta take a few of the cows out. 23 leather should hopefully do it for us here. And I'm hoping we can get at least 6 bookshelves out of this, which I believe we will be able to with the 23 books right there. Do I have a lot of planks that I can just throw away? 7 bookshelves. That's 1 more than we actually need, so that's cool. I came up with a design for this area that I think is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so extremely excited for it, but unfortunately it means removing this guy for now. And actually this entire wall is going to be pushed back too, so we're going to bring everything in here. every single little bit of stuff we have and actually just extend it right over here. I need some temporary storage, so one of the things we're actually going to be doing is placing a barrel. I want to make some like chairs right over in here, and then I have like a little barrel thing in between them, so I was going to do an upside down barrel right in there because we get that cool little top to it. But my thought was we can take this wall right here in the middle, and if we bring ourselves in 1, 2, and then we start with taking everything else out in here and giving ourselves actually let's go with a 4 wide area. Then we can take everything out in this. Ooh, what's this axe at? 48. All right, being super careful here. All the way up to the tippy top. For that, we're gonna build a giant fireplace in the side here. I almost want this to feel a bit like a hunting cabin or like an adventurer's club or guild or whatever we want to call it, some fancy schmancy place where old farts would sit around and talk about all their cool adventures they've went on. You know, that sort of thing. Just extending this wall straight back over here. I'll come back in and fill in 2 more oak planks there when we get some more of them. I forgot to bring them down with me. But for now, what we can focus on, I'm thinking, is this bad boy right in here for the fireplace. What do I got? I brought a bunch of bricks with me. That should be pretty cool to work with here. And I thought a fun highlight to include would be some white diorite walls for some reason. Could be kind of a fun thing to throw into here. So we can get some of those in, and then bringing in some of our full bricks, we can do an entire wall right like in there. Then we take some brick slabs like this and like that. Then we can jump inside of here, and I thought this would be so fun just to dig it in the side of the mountain. Now it is looking a little lame in there, and I only have 1 campfire on me right now, so I'll come back in and add some more in here soon. Please don't burn my feet. But we have the chimney coming out that way, so I thought it'd be kind of cool steampunky design a little bit to make it look like the steam is actually being ported, or the smoke is going up this way, then straight along there, and then out somehow up above. I don't know, some mechanism is doing it, magic-y things that I don't understand, or technical stuff. I guess we're steampunk, it's not magic. It's science. And then I believe we can hang them from a wall as well. Oh, we can. Perfect. So if we have that lined up right there, so 2 blocks off the edge, and we maybe bring the same one right back in here. Now over here is where I want to do something really cool and adventure-y aspect, I guess we could say, is we're going to be bringing in a bunch of bookshelves on this side, a bunch of bookshelves on this side. Then here in the middle, I wanted to do a large map room. Went to grab a few more supplies, and back here inside we go. I thought we could try something quite fun today that I've never really done before. I've seen it being very popular recently, is by throwing some beds inside of the wall here and then actually hanging some banners over the top of them so they look like little chairs. Then on top of that, I was thinking up here we could do a chain and a slab. Then from there we can hang this down, and we can throw another lantern on that, which should be able to give us a little bit more light down here. And then for some other front area details, maybe we have a bit of like a table or something over here. We can do this guy. And then, ooh, what do we have? We have a soulfire torch, and we have some chains. I just kind of grabbed random things with us. What if we put like a little chandelier candlestick right there? I guess that's not the same thing. I like that. That can work out really well for us. Now inside this big old room, I'm thinking we can do a couch and another couch, or just like a leather seat, surrounding them with some rich dark oak trapdoors. And we can start to create a little bit of a scene in here. And what if we did a jukebox right there to show some more, I don't know, some fancy thing they like their music. This guy back here, I had an idea of we take out this entire wall, so behind the map is actually going to be a fake wall that we can just walk behind and go somewhere underground. I don't quite know what I want to include underground quite yet in our secret base behind the map, but we can have something inside of here. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments below, but I'll get some signs and put those in here, and I believe we can put item frames on the front of those. Playing with this idea, and I want to see how it's going to work out, is what if on the sides here we do some warped wood? You know what? I don't really hate that. I think we need the map in there for sure to have it make a lot more sense, but it is kind of cool. Then over at this point, what if we do another one of these paintings? Not that guy there specifically, but maybe the other standing dude? The fabled explorer of long ago who did something cool. I don't know what his name is. What if we came all the way up here? Do we have any trapdoors as well? We do. What if we came up here and did this, and we do a dark oak trapdoor, and we try and throw in one of those moose heads that I've made previously? So we have that guy right there, and this right in here. I don't know if it'll be too much or too kind of crammed up there, but it could be a cool idea. You know what? I don't hate that. That definitely needs to be changed to strip spruce logs, but before I do that, that axe has 27 durability left on it, so I need to go refresh that guy. Up here gathering some more leather, and man, I cannot wait until we have a looting 3 on the sword, so we don't have to worry about killing every single one of our cows to find 9 leather. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit all of you. Oh, please don't hate me. Hopefully the final run of adding details into the build now. We are on the inside, and I have got 9 dark oak signs for ourselves, which we can go ahead and just add them right around here. And then, of course, the ones in the middle. Then I think if we shift-click on these, we can get the item frames down, which is great. And as they're floating and not solid blocks, we can walk right through it. After that, when we put the maps on there, they'll fill in all of the gaps, I hope. Yeah, I like that a lot. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, great. Of course, a sea pickle for good luck. Now, some extra things to add to this wall because it's a bit bright. It's a very, very bright wall over here with the smooth sandstone. So what if we added these guys in just on the border just to have a little bit of extra stuff going on? We could do that as a little bit of a border to it so it feels a bit skinnier. I like that a lot. That worked out really well. Dang, you know what? I think this place is looking really cool over here. I gotta get some maps made up so we can deal with that stuff here. But first, I think I'm gonna figure out how to make a cartographer table. I don't remember how to do that. Is it just paper and wood? Temporarily just throwing the cartography table right here, but I don't think we're actually gonna be using it right now. I made 9 compasses over here, which 9 compasses we can use with a bunch of paper to turn into 9 maps. Now, the fun thing that I wanted to do for this right now is we're gonna go ahead and reveal this map right here, which gives us not a whole lot of stuff. But I want to turn these into level 2 maps, which I believe we do that by taking paper and surrounding it from that, which things, I think, yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, fine. I'm doing it. I'm getting scared at this point too. The axe is going in there. We're making a new one. Unenchanted, but it's better than losing the enchanted one. Starting off bright and early here in the morning, I've got to explore this entire map, which could be a little bit of a headache. No creeper bombs this time? That would be great. Thanks. This will probably be the most difficult map to... Ooh, somebody died over there. This will probably be the most difficult map to explore, though, as I was saying, because we've got to actually traverse into the jungle a good ways. Just enough to be able to explore that bottom corner, because we can definitely see what's on the far side of this mountain, just by being right over here. I think I'm gonna just break into the wall for now. That might be the easiest way to go. And it worked out. Great, that whole thing is filled in here, and now we gotta just do the top corner and go all the way around, then we're moving to the boat. All right, map number 1 over here is completely revealed and looking good. So if we were able to walk inside of here, take this map, and place it in the bottom corner, that'll fill up the entire square, which is great. So that's what we want to have happen. First though, while I'm here, I did remember to craft some campfires. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice in there. I've got my boat, I've got my crafting table, and I've got my maps. Let's head off on this direction. So as you can see by the circle now, we are in brand new territory, so we can open up one of these guys. Should give us all new stuff. And if we come over here and set the crafting table down, we can throw a bunch of paper around it. And because of the way the maps work, we don't have to worry about that overlapping on anything we previously explored. Thankfully, Minecraft maps are smart, so we don't have to be. As long as there is a circle off on the edge and we make it the right size, then this one will be good to go here as well. Heading deep into the scary, spooky, dark jungle over here to try and get the corner of this map. Man, do I feel like an explorer. Can we get it? Do we get it? Are we able to map it without getting blown up? Looks like we're good. Making landfall yet again here, and it is straight back to the nighttime. We're in the jungle though, so mob spawns shouldn't be too terrible with all the leaves covering the ground, you know, as we've died most of the times inside of this series so far, inside of a jungle, but it's fine. It's okay. There are a lot of mobs chasing me, and I am stuck on the bushes. Just run. We don't need to fight. We don't need to turn around and look at what's behind us. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. What do? We climb a vine. You didn't expect that, did ya? Of course, I saved the best for last here of traversing over as much land as possible out of any of these maps with only a sliver of ocean in it, but it's finally time to head on home. I just realized that there's something that I haven't shown to any of y'all. Well, if you've tuned into the streams, you know what's going on here, but I've decided on streams just to do some random building projects around the base that don't really do anything functional. They just kind of look cool and just having them in the background. So I added all of this stuff in. I love it. We're turning in our little house on a rock up there into its own little like multi-story structure thing. So we got 2 more houses in there. Please, camera. We got 2 more houses in here. And we got little smokestack chimneys coming out of them. We got a few gears and wheels. And somebody sent me this on Twitter recently. So thank you everybody who's sending me designs for steampunk stuff and how we can incorporate it into our world. It's absolutely awesome, but it looks like a bunch of bands that are going around here, spinning those things, which would spin and go up there and turning all the gears and everything. If you have any more ideas like that, please, please, please send them over to me. I'm absolutely loving seeing those. But I think I'm liking this even more right there. Check that out. That is our map. I kind of wish it was one more zoomed out, but then I feel like the entire thing would be blue. I was almost expecting more islands to be out here. But once we get some boats in this area, then it's going to look dang good. But check out our little base down here in the corner. It's so tiny, but it's so cool. And this is what it looks like from behind as well. We'll have to make sure we torch this area up really, really well so we don't have any creepers walking through our map. But, you know, for now, that's a good design. Next up for today, I'd like to do a little bit of potion brewing to at least cleanse the one zombie villager that we do have and turn him back into a regular villager. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the bum later on. But I need some mushrooms. We gotta go find some red mushrooms, and we gotta find two more brown mushrooms. I wanna be able to queue up 9 of these potions if we can. I believe over in the bamboo forest, yes, there's brown mushrooms galore over there. We just gotta find out how to get up. Right, our climbing vine. I've been scanning the dark areas as we've been going up, and no zombie villagers yet. So I think for now we can get the one, and I kind of want to put them in a safety box up on the cliff. Yes, I know we said we weren't going to be trapping our villagers, but something tells me I thought that vine went all the way down there. But something tells me is that for the first few villagers we have, we're going to be using them for a villager breeder, which will then be dumping villagers out like crazy into the environment. So we want to be able to keep the first 2 safe. After that, they can do whatever they want. Gonna make sure to leave some mushrooms on the ground here so they can continue growing all over the place. They can grow in podzol regardless of the light levels, so if we leave these guys up here, eventually that'll be completely filled with them. Not seeing any luck on any red mushrooms around here, but what we can do instead is dive into the nether. Right there, oh my gosh, straight into the nether. We got some red mushrooms. They're a little dangerous and there's a skeleton in between us. So let's see if we can take this guy out and find a way down to those. Using the most expert of netherrack nerd pulls, we've got ourselves all the way over here, and check all those out down there too. Their mushrooms are everywhere. We didn't even have to go to the bamboo area. Could have come straight here. Please don't blow up the portal. Please don't blow up the portal. I'm just gonna hide right here. You can't see me, so you can't shoot at me. Last but certainly not least, we needed 3 sugar, and that'll be able to make 3 fermented spider eyes for us. Wait, do we not need red mushrooms? Is it only brown? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. We're gonna have to go back to the blaze spawner here soon because I only have 1 more blaze rod after we do this, but we need blaze powder to be able to make some potions. Maybe we make that farm here soon. Should we start getting into doing some technical farms and stuff like that? After we get the villagers bred up, obviously I want to get a villager breeder rocking, or at least when we get 2 of them, then we get the villager breeder going. But I'm feeling like we've been doing a lot of stuff here in the world so far, and it's about time, I'm thinking. It's about time for us to dive into doing some bigger things inside this world. Blaze powder going in the sides right there, then fermented spider eye on the top, on all 3 of these, and we're going to be able to make 9 splash potions of weakness for dealing with all of these zombie villagers we need. There we go, potions of weakness, and after that we want to throw some gunpowder into them, and they will be turning into splash potions for ourselves. It is kind of relaxing just watching the minecart going back and forth and back and forth. I think that's it. I heard some blub blub blubs. There we go, splash potions of weakness, local brewery, advancement, get. For now, I'm gonna store all of them in here so I don't actually splash myself and die, but we are on the hunt for 1 more zombie villager. That's gonna be absolutely awesome. We've got Frankie down below, and we have to find a great name for number 2. They're gonna be both of our breeding villagers that'll be the parents of every single person inside this city. As we're waiting for the night to set, I figured it's time to get rid of the potato field for now and turn in some carrots, because from what I understand, using carrots in your villager breeder is a better way to go. So we can use those guys, and maybe we can find some bone meal around here. Just a few. I feel like that was a weirdly perfect number of bone meal to bring down for this project, but I think, no, we're even gonna have some extras. Absolutely awesome. We need to get a lot more than these. We need to be able to fill a 9x9 area, I believe, with carrots. We'll wait for nighttime so we can look for another zombie villager. I thought it'd be quite fun to head up into the mountains a little bit further and work on some more of these pathways. The reason being is as soon as we get 1 more zombie villager, we're going to be moving forward with doing a lot of work with villagers, getting them all built out so we can get access to a lot of blocks like what the stonemason provides. And the way I want to make sure our villagers are more on the safer side is having their homes built into the cliff up here, which means we can head on out this direction, and maybe actually the way we are right here could be a great pathway to get ourselves over to that side and then around to the bamboo island. So I'm thinking instead we come right down over here and just break a few of these fences. I can pretty all of this up later on once we get around to it, but for now I want to make sure we can get a cool line in with a diagonal bridge going straight across here. So to do that, I always like to go with dirt first and foremost because it's easy to break and it's okay to use to mold the shape of something. Or I can fat finger and place a slab down here instead, which we can actually use to move forward. So let's do that. I'm not doing anything too crazy with creating the shape on this one. If anything, I'm just randomly placing in the slabs, but right now we've got this. I think we definitely want to widen it more than just being one block in there. And in the end, we'll have a pathway, something along these lines. I think I still got to clean up these lines so it feels a bit more rickety, but I am liking the results so far. Now we get to just start bringing around the side here as the night is dropping on us. So I'm gonna keep working on this for a little while, but the pathway is starting to look really cool over here. I brought in a few more fences. I'm actually completely out of spruce wood now, so that's a big bummer. The best way we can do this now is I brought the jungle slabs all the way down to here, got some coarse dirt, and I think the best bet is gonna be going over there and then coming backwards. I don't think we can make that jump, but I think if we go this way, not like that, and there's a creeper over there. I was gonna say, I think if we go this way, we could safely make it into the water, but yeah, yep, can't do that. All right, creeper, I'm in the waterfall now. I have the high ground. Still don't want to drop down on top of you, though. I think we're just gonna avoid him. We're just gonna go like, whoop. And look at that, parkour pro. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more, there's more, there's more. And goodbye. This is a pretty relatively small area inside of here, but it's a kind of cool little tunnel that we can use to get across. This will be kind of fun to work with. I think we can do a little house or something inside of this. Now for the rather important technically bit of we got to make a diagonal line from here to there and make sure the slope is right. I think 4 or 5 blocks should do it. I'm just going to eyeball this. Little steeper than I thought it would actually be. Okay, I was going towards the bottom. We'll redo this one. I think what could work actually is we raise ourselves up on this side and then have a little bit of a staircase over there instead of making it going very weirdly steep. I think it might look better in the end. It feels a bit like the curve is going up instead of down. I think that's concave versus convex. I don't know words. But from this angle, it feels a lot better. What we can do in here, which would be kind of fun, is that propeller, or at least something like the propeller that we have on the airship right over here using a lot of the birch trapdoors as well as the oak trapdoors. I think we could do that in there, almost making it look like that is keeping the bridge floating in the middle. The middle point of the bridge is probably something about right there if we're looking at it. Unfortunately, that is at the slab height. If we break this guy, there is one of those on top of it, so that could be totally fine. That could be a hatch to be able to get down and work on the mechanism. So if we do bam, and then we have a polished blackstone wall right there, that can almost signify that this is kind of the bottom rotator portion of it. If we had some chains or something, I could hang those off of it too. And then maybe we do like a 3-blade. So we can have 1 blade going this side, we can have 1 blade going there, and 1 blade going there. I don't know. I'll see what I can figure it out with making it 3 props. Gonna look a little weird, but I think if we basically fill them in like that, that could actually work out pretty well. I don't know. I'll give it a shot and we can look from far away. Down back in a darkened village. What do we got up there? Ooh, you know, that actually turned out quite well. I like that a lot. For a little 3-blade prop fan up there, I think it did a pretty good job. Such a small scale, so it was really hard to place a lot of blocks in for it. Oh my gosh, there he is, there he is. Look, it's a librarian, zombie villager. I have an emergency boat on me here as well. Let's see if we can lure him inside this place so we don't have to worry about him getting his head burned off when the sun comes up. Hello, 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 zombie villager. Hi, buddy. Hey, you. Hi. Oh my gosh, come this way. Yeah, you know you want to walk over here. It's gonna be your forever home, buddy. Oh, it's gonna be great. All the way up here. You can do it. I trust you. I believe in you. You're gonna be so smart. So many brains to eat this way. So many brains. Come and get your brains. Come and get your brains. Just kidding, get a boat. No, yes. Oh, perfect. Hi. Look at you. You're not my zombie villager. I know the boat's not supposed to make him despawn, but I figured he needs a name as well. This is Bean. We have Frankie and we have Bean. Keep going, minecart. You weren't supposed to stop. And for some reason, I thought it'd be kind of cool adding them like sticking downwards here because they'll give that little poof of the red activated redstone power. And we can have a 3rd one right over there. Maybe I just need to figure out a way back up. And like that. Okay, that only activated that one perfectly. And now we can fall down here. I think I'm gonna just convert them one at a time. So we do splash potion of weakness over there on him and give it Bean an apple. Very, very loud noise, but he'll be good to go here momentarily. And then breaking underground, we can get into where our other buddy is stored. Frankie, I'm not hearing any groan-ins. Are you still alive? Oh, hi, Frankie. How you doing, buddy? Here, have a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple for you. Good boy. I'll be back for you soon. Oh my gosh, there we go. Look at him. Bean is cured over here. Hi, Bean. How you feeling? You good? You good? you're a fisherman. That's fine, Bean. Let's just take you back this way, buddy. The game plan for now is going to be moving Frankie and Bean up here into this little box that I've created for them. Just a nice safe space to store them. And I think if we go directly this way, I really need to get rid of this fortune shovel. But we can get right in here. Perfect. Let's do this, and then we can use some powered rails. Send these guys up into their new happy forever home. Well, at least for now, home. Fully equipped with torches, coal, ore, sandstone, stone, gravel. So many different blocks they can look at. What more could they ask for? And I believe you can actually use a minecart to pick up a boat, right? That's a thing? It is. Oh, perfect. There's a lot of hitboxes in here. I think that's gonna be the minecart. Yes. I am really hoping this is enough powered rails to get them all the way up to the top so that we don't have to worry about rebuilding anything, but it should be fine, right? Yeah, totally. Hey, Frankie, how you feeling down here, buddy? You doing good? Oh, look at Frankie over there. Oh, he's the best. Now, buddy, I'm gonna send a minecart right in here for you, okay? All you gotta do is sit down and go onto your happy place, and please don't suffocate. There we go. Frankie and Bean are in. We're gonna leave them in here for now, and we will come and collect them and use them for something a little later on. Did I use beds on the interior here so I could sleep without walking back into my house? You sure bet your butt I did. And again, thank you so very much to Core for sponsoring this video. If you want to see more on that, there will be a link in the description and top pinned comment on this video. And thank you all so very much for being supportive of me as I pick up a few sponsored videos here every now and then. I really do appreciate it, folks. That's all from me today. Love you all so very much. Click that like button down below if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're brand new. And my friends, I will catch you on the flip side.